tomatoes.
They cross-pollinated.
Which we didn't really care because they're just for us anyway.
They're too big for a cherry tomato.
Oh, that looks
They're
good.
2-bite tomatoes. Here's your eggs, dear. You're sitting in my chair, make me get into this low one.
I was getting to change it.
That's
I'm
all right.
sorry.
I have trouble getting out of these.
Daphne's out here. Daphne's out here with us now. Daphne. She doesn't really have a name yet. Clay has to give her a name. That's just a temporary name.
Name her what you want.
I don't know. We can
Starting to get her feathers in now.
Yeah, but you're always good with the names.
Yeah.
So I like you to name the animals.
Here's a wait till they have a personality of their own. You can go in and go swimming. You've been swimming all day in them little mud puddles. Might as well have some fresh water. She loved that being in with the chickens.
Yes, she did.
This weekend we'll put all the ducks together again.
Well, I'm actually thinking that I'm going to keep her out, though, if you don't care. There she goes. I'm going to keep her out until snow flies, because we have that other pond in the front.
Depends on if you'll be able to catch her.
Well, that's why I wanted to keep her out, to get her more tame. Because if I work with her another month or so,
Her
then
wings are growing.
don't you think so, Clay? She'll be more easy to come out.
Well, she'll be more. If you don't keep picking her up, she'll be tame. Come right up to you and be tame.
Oh, if I don't pick her up?
No, because she doesn't like to be picked up anymore.
Okay, so how do I get her to come to me? With put food in my hand, maybe?
She'll come to you.
Okay.
When you get ready to feed him, she'll come right up to you.
Okay, that's
I just got to make sure she's getting the right amount of nourishment.
yeah. Well,
'Cause
that's
she's used
why.
to-
That's another reason I want to bring her back up, because if she doesn't have the right, because right now I don't know if she's eating that corn like
Well,
you said.
I'm going to put the feeder out in the run and let them all eat out of the feeder. She sees the other ones eating. She'll go and eat out of the feeder just like the rest of them.
So, do you think I should put her with the other ducks right now, or give it a little space?
No, it's too muddy and wet out there. She'll catch cold sleeping outside at night.
Okay, so we'll keep her with us.
If it's dry tomorrow and the puddles, most of the puddles dry up and the mud dries up, then she'll have a dry spot to lay. But
Well, I'm thinking she can go out and play, but at night.
it's pretty wet out there right now.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. At night she can come in with us, and then she can, or you know, on the other pen, and she can play with them if it's an okay day.
She still enjoys being with you.
Yeah,
She
she
just
does.
doesn't like being picked up.
No, she doesn't. She hates being picked up, actually.
But she loves being with you.
Yeah, she does. So I have to work on it. Will she come right to me then? If I don't pick her up, then you think after a while?
Yeah, because you'll have the feed to feed her.
But what happens when I have to pick her up?
Well, she'll be at your feet where you can.
Oh, okay. That's true, too. But she didn't really have trouble adjusting, and that was good. And one chicken got a little ugly with her earlier, but I also saw her snapping a little bit at one of the bantams that were bugging her, and the big chickens left her alone. So.
She's growing pretty big, though.
Yeah, she is. If you look back on the videos when she first started out.
Well, she fit in your hand when we first brought her in. She's looking more like her kind, the Indian runner.
Yeah. And she's super sweet. And she likes people. Now she's going for her oil gland, right? Explain
Yeah,
that.
that's what she... At the base of their tail, they'll rub the oil gland. And then they'll use their beak and their head to rub it onto their feathers to make them waterproof. But you can hear her voice. She's definitely a little female.
Because they're louder, right?
They have a deeper voice when they're a female.
And Clay suspected she was a female from the get-go.
Yeah, because of her coloration. Oh, tomatoes stuck in my throat.
He's been farming for 40 years, so, or over 40 now. Probably more like 50 years.
No, I didn't really start. I didn't get chickens till I was 13.
So you're 60.
No, that's not
45
50 years.
Yeah.
Well, 47 years. My dad wouldn't let me have chickens and that until I was old enough to take on the responsibility of buying the feed myself and taking care of them. I always thought he was mean at first,
But we know people that don't take care of their animals, so I can
so
understand.
he made sure that I was well able and capable of doing it, and he didn't have a problem. The day I wanted to buy a bunch of chickens and some feed, he took me right there to get them.
And we say that about people that we're not sure if they don't take care of their animals, but it seems like every time they get an animal, it dies within a couple weeks or something. Dog got it, cat got it. Got to keep them protected.
Can't just let them loose.
Yeah, unless you have big property with no hawks or animals around.
And that's rare or none. There's always going to be a predator. She likes her bath.
Yes, she does. And I missed you too, Daphne. But you're too big in the house now because you stink.
Yeah, she does stink.
Ducks poop like...
Crazy.
Well, my dad used to say your mouth goes to about people like a duck's butt. They just constantly poop. That's just what they do. So...
You can see her feathers coming in. It's on the wing covers, and her tail feathers are starting to come in.
And usually their wings and their tails come in first.
Yeah, well, the wing shields, not the wings themselves. The part up above the wings that...
And she's fat. I know she's getting fat. Did you notice that?
She eats a lot of grass, too.
Yeah, she does. She eats a lot, but that's good because that gets her fat.
She'll be ready to butcher in a month or two, right?
No, she's a pot. She didn't like that. She told you off. Daphne Town.
Oil your feathers so you don't sink.
Yeah, that's so they don't sink, right?
Yeah, it oils their feathers so they're buoyant.
What's buoyant mean? Because I don't know.
Floats.
Oh, okay.
They have a natural buoyancy, but if they're in the water too long, they'll start to sink down if they haven't oiled their feathers. That's why she's constantly, see how she's preening her feathers with her beak?
Because she mainly is down, is that why? Or?
Well, she's oiling up what she's got.
Doesn't that feel good, Daphne? You don't want to get in that stinky water all the other animals have been in? Give them clean water and they all mess it up. And you got to give more. But we have waters inside too that are in a different kind of water.
Well, I think I'm going to check my berries and my bees.
Okay.
And see how did you show them how big the berries
Yeah,
are?
I'm going to turn this one off. We're going to start a new video and we'll show you the berries.